What's good, World Squad? Back at you guys with another video. And on today's episode, I want to talk about how you can make $500 profit without gambling on Amazon. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Travis Cooper. I'm the creator of Amazon Made Easy, the program that gives you the blueprint to buying back more of your time so that you don't have to exchange it for money. Hey, I respect your time, so let's slide straight into this video. All right, Travis, how are we going to make $500 profit per day on Amazon without gambling? So the first thing we have to do is do the math. We need to see how many products that we need to sell per day to hit the $500 net profit. Because if the math ain't mathing, it's not gonna work, right? Or in other words, if you don't have enough products and profit to reach the $500 a day, it's gonna be a wash from the beginning, right? We can't hit it. So if you're selling 50 $10 products, you can hit it per day. If you're selling 25 $20 profit products per day, you can hit it. So make sure that math works. That's the first and foremost step. Get that out of the way, because if the numbers don't work, it's impossible for us to hit the $500 per day. Now, the next thing is a misconception that people have about e-commerce businesses or selling on Amazon. Travis, how in the world will I know that these products are going to move once I invest into them, right? And that's the way that you want to look at it. It's investments. It doesn't cost anything because it's going to make you money. Now, the way that you make a great investment is by doing market research, right? It's just like investing in the stocks or anything like that. You have to do market research to make sure you're making a great buy. Because what's going to happen is once you make a lot of great buys, those products are now assets, right? You're going to use those assets to pay for your expenses, right? You work a job to invest in an asset, and then that asset is going to pay for all of your expenses. That's the way that the wealthy do it. You don't want to take from your main stream of income or your only stream of income to pay for expenses. We need to have a buffer. We need to develop those assets to cover those expenses. Now, let me wrap this back into how we're going to do this without gambling. We're going to do it by gambling by only making data-driven decisions, okay? That's all we want to make is data-driven decisions. We need to look at the history, the price history, and the demand of these specific products. Whether you're using software like Keeper, SellersAmp, AMZ Scout, it's hundreds of softwares out there that can do it. You want to break down and develop your own strategy, right? Because what works for me in my situation and the capital that I have available to invest may be different from you. So utilizing these tools, you're going to look for KPIs or key performance indicators. You need to look for E-score. You need to look for the sales rank. You need to look for the number of FBM sellers. You need to look for the number of FBA sellers. Is Amazon on the listing? Is it a seasonal products? Which months of the year does this product sell better than the other? All of that is going to form a picture for you, right? Because just basing a decision off one or the other, it's almost like you have a partial view of the full picture. Looking at all those KPIs are going to give you a full picture of what's going on with this specific product. Now, 9 times out of 10, if you were in e-commerce or selling on Amazon before, you bought some products and you like, man, this thing don't work, it never moved. It's because you didn't see the whole picture. Maybe you bought the item, you seen it listed on Amazon, other sellers were selling it on Amazon at a profitable price, but you didn't go deep into the software or look at the price history to see what's this thing selling. So let me give you guys an example here. If I had this wallet here, right? And I had this wallet, that wallet is maybe 20, 25 bucks. Amazon, for the most part, will let you list the item at anything you want to list it as, right? So I can have this wallet listed for $200, $300, $2,000 online, right? But if nobody's buying it, it doesn't mean anything, right? So newer sellers may come on, they may find that same wallet or find a source for that wallet and say, hey, I just sourced this wallet, or I found this wallet for $20 and it's going for $200 or $2,000 online. Yes, it looks that way from the outside looking in, but once you actually know the business, the strategy, how to read different key performance indicators, it's going to show you that this thing has not moved or sold for $200+. It only moves for $20. So actually, you're going to lose money due to fees off of that product. So if you get that specific wallet, and don't think in terms of being so literal, like it has to be a wallet or it has to be books, because you guys know I'm heavy in media, but just grasp the concept of it, right? When you don't really know the full strategy, it's going to seem like this business doesn't work because you don't have the full picture and you don't know product sourcing, right? Product sourcing and repricing are pretty much the two guaranteed skills you need to have in this business. Because think, the last time I checked it, Amazon, every second, they're having around 25 orders on the platform. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, and so on. So we know for a fact people are running to Amazon with their credit cards out. We just need to be on the other side of that equation, offering products that people are already buying, right? We don't want to try to force it down their throat. Do your research. Look up products that's selling enough to hit your quota. You know, you have that $10 profit product and you need to move 50 of them a day. Make sure it already sells a surplus of times way over that, right? If you want to make $500 off of that specific product, net profit per day. Now, another way you can do this, instead of just focusing on one product, this is the way I do it. I have a lot of mini assets, right? Okay, so instead of just trying to hit a home run off of one product, I have a lot of different products, right? Tens of thousands of different products where I can buy for super cheap, and the profit margins, I'm gonna be able to 4 or 5, sometimes 10x or more of my money off of these mini assets, right? So each day, one product may give me $20, another give me 10, another give me 5, and then we're gonna get to where you can build to $500 a day or better. Whether you're doing 500, 1,000, or 2,000, it's the same process. That's what you have to learn. Once you get great at repricing in the market, knowing which products are going to move, how to read the charts, looking for sales rank, looking for that buy box, where is it trending, the amount of offers, is it going up or down? We're only making data-driven decisions, right? Those data-driven decisions are going to keep you from gambling. Remember, we're talking about not gambling. So if we look at those key performance indicators, now again, this is not going to be 100%. We're basing it off the activity of this specific product in the last 3 months, the last year, the lifetime of the product on Amazon. You can look that all up, right? Because 9 times out of 10, if this product has been moving 1,000 or 2,000 times per month, it's not going to stop when you jump on the listing. Now, you do need to look for key factors. Is a new version coming out? If you're in books, maybe you check to see if a new edition is out. Would that affect or deteriorate the sales over time? So it's key factors that you need to be into. You need to study it because it is a real business. Once you get that groove down, once you develop those skills, it's going to take you to a whole nother level. So do the math. Of course, we got to do the math, because if we don't do the math, it's not going to make sense. And speaking of doing the math, that reminds me back in 2010 when I was trying to do my first 6 figures, right? I'm like, man, I got to be able to hit 6 figures. I got to do it. But the math wasn't adding up, right? I'm trying to hit $300 a day, but I'm only sourcing products that'll only make me $5, $10, $20. And I only have 2 or 3 of them that I go out and get every day. So I should have known from the beginning, because I am a math guy, that, hey, it is impossible for me to hit 6 figures, $8, $9, $10,000 a month without increasing my sourcing, right? So again, the object of the game is to get great at sourcing and have a constant flow of inventory coming in to hit your mark, right? Because contrary to popular belief, doing $10,000 a month on Amazon is not that much. Again, remember, Amazon is getting 25 orders per second, right? So if you can just position yourself to get those products under value, okay? So this is how the system is going to work. You're going to source those products, get a supplier, develop a relationship. You're going to add value, keep that streamline coming in. You're going to keep those products coming in. You list them on Amazon, you're providing that convenience. Remember, convenience is a value add. You list them on Amazon for the market rate. And a lot of people, I know my wife would ask me all of the time back in the day, she would always ask, Travis, if you can go purchase this inventory for $1, why in the world are these people on Amazon paying $50 for this item that you just picked up for $1? It's because people pay for convenience, right? Remember, money is just a value exchange, right? So if you can provide that convenience, we were just talking about an example of this on the weekly mastermind Zoom call last week, how you can have a specific product in your area or in your region. Let's say somebody crossed the country, doesn't have access to that specific brand. If you buy in your area, and we're here on the East Coast, and if somebody in California wants that specific product, you list it on Amazon, it's going to allow their eyes to see it being on that platform that's huge. And not just in the States, this can work internationally. And once you list it, it's going to provide that convenience. They're going to see it. And guess what? They'll rather pay $50 than to get in their car from the West Coast or get on the plane, get that ticket, get a hotel, buy it from the East Coast and go back. So even though we see it as a drastic markup, it's actually saving them money than actually coming over here and getting it themselves. So it's just a mindset shift. And this happens all day, every day. You provide that convenience, they purchase it from you. And guess what? After Amazon takes out their fees, you put the difference in side pocket National Bank. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do the math, data-driven decisions. After that market research, list on Amazon, provide that convenience. And hey, you on your way to $500 a day. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all. See you on the next one.